the customer obsession answer that sounds great, but fails the A's appropriate interviewer. Most candidates describe the analysis they ran in detail, then never connect it to a concrete product decision, and that single gap is what sends the debrief to no hire. Tell me about a time you uncovered an analytical insight that changed how the team understood enterprise customer behavior. Walk me through the customer data, the finding, and the product decision it drove. This question is testing customer obsession, which at Microsoft means your analytical work must originate from understanding enterprise customer behavior, not from internal data convenience. What the as-appropriate interviewer is really listening for is whether the customer signal came first and pulled you toward the insight, or whether you finished an analysis for another reason and retrofitted a customer story onto it afterward. Here is how most candidates answer this question about customer-driven analytical insight.
Sure, we noticed in our telemetry that a subset of users had lower monthly active usage than the rest of the cohort, so I ran a segmentation analysis in SQL to understand who they were. I found that users who had not completed onboarding had significantly lower retention at 90 days. I put together a deck, shared it with the PM, and they ended up adding an onboarding reminder to the product roadmap. It was a good example of using data to influence what got prioritized for the next quarter.
Analysis triggered by internal telemetry anomaly, not enterprise customer signal. No enterprise-specific customer data cited, generic users, no enterprise context, product decision vague, added to roadmap, with no specificity on what changed. Candidate cannot confirm insight originated from customer need versus data convenience. Here is what I am writing in the debrief right now. Item 1. Insight originated from internal telemetry anomaly, not enterprise customer behavior signal. Item 2. No enterprise customer context. Story could describe any consumer product. Item 3. Product decision outcome vague. Added to roadmap provides no measurable customer impact. Item 4. Cannot establish causal chain from customer data to product decision. Story is retrofitted. Verdict. Does not demonstrate customer obsession. Same question, same situation. Listen to how this candidate establishes the customer origin of the insight from the very first sentence.
We were seeing flat teams meeting adoption among large enterprise accounts in the financial services segment, something we flagged as a customer risk, not just a usage metric. I pulled seat utilization data segmented by enterprise size and industry and found that 63% of financial services accounts had IT admin policies blocking external meeting participants, a constraint consumer engagement frameworks would have completely missed. I brought that finding to the PM and the enterprise customer success team together. The product decision was to build IT admin configurable meeting policies that enterprise admins could unlock without requiring a support ticket. Within 2 quarters, external participant meeting usage in that segment increased 38%. The insight had to come from understanding how enterprise IT governance actually works, not from optimizing a metric.
Insight explicitly framed as enterprise customer risk, not internal metric anomaly. Enterprise-specific segmentation by industry and IT admin policy. Consumer frameworks excluded. Product decision-specific, actionable, and traceable directly to the customer data signal. Quantified outcome demonstrates customer impact, not just roadmap influence. Notice what changed. The customer data led, and the product decision followed. Item 1. Insight origin clearly traceable to enterprise customer behavior signal, not internal convenience. Item 2. Demonstrates enterprise product analytics depth. IT admin gating, industry segmentation, WAU dynamics. Item 3. Product decision specific and cross-functional, PM and customer success team mobilized together. Item 4. Quantified customer outcome cited, shows analytical influence translated to enterprise customer value. Verdict, strong signal, clear hire. Before your loop, run your story through these 3 questions. Question 1. Can you say exactly what customer data made you start this analysis? If you cannot answer that cleanly, the A's appropriate interviewer will conclude the insight was retrofitted, not customer-led. Question 2. Does your story include at least one enterprise-specific customer constraint? Without it, your story signals consumer product thinking, not enterprise customer obsession. Question 3. Can you name the specific product decision and a quantified customer outcome? Vague roadmap influence tells the interviewer your analysis stopped before it ever reached the customer. If you fail all three, you are not demonstrating customer obsession. You are describing analytical work that happened to involve customers. How do your real stories score? Get a personalized report scored against the interview rubric Microsoft uses for your role. Head to interview101.com and find out before your loop.